with Aurora Rose. I am your host, Rose, with my lovely co-host, Mariana and Shay. And today we are welcoming our special guest, Miss Kimberly. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. We're really looking forward to this episode since weeks ago.
Yes.
From the first time we were supposed to be on. So
yes.
We're so happy to have you here.
Well, I appreciate being invited. I'm really excited to be here for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a North Carolina native, and I've been in Raleigh for 15 years or something like that. Wow. I've been doing photography for the majority of that time, so 10, 11 years, something like that. I have been doing boudoir photography a solid 8 years.
Ooh.
Yeah. And it has grown and changed into more than photography. So now it is, self-love events and a whole journal, your girl's a whole author. So yeah, that's been, the majority of my life has just been working with women and, helping people find love for themselves in a world that wants you to hate yourself. So,
yes,
100%.
That's literally why our drink is called Bare and Bold this episode. So I'm gonna go ahead and hand them out to you guys. And of course, I'm gonna hand one to our producer. But I'm gonna explain as I'm handing them out. This one actually is yours with a peach on it.
Oh.
So it's called Bare and Bold. It's actually gonna be over any type of lemon lime soda. We did Sprite. And inside of it is gonna be equal parts of orange juice, tropical punch, and strawberry lemonade.
This is beautiful.
I know.
And then, of course, I had to be extra.
It's making me miss summertime.
And
I know, right? It is refreshing, very sweet type of ordeal. So,
and what's the name of the mocktail?
Bare and Bold. A little bit of edible glitter.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Great show.
Great show.
And y'all know the deal. If you want to pause, make your mocktail up. Or if you want to add some alcohol, Shay said the best type to put in here is vanilla vodka.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and put us on pause and come on back.
Well, this is tasty.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah, because it's got that little bit of sparkle, but it's still sweet. I love that.
It's a cute color too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
super cute. Wow, so you've been a photographer for how many years now? Forever. And then boudoir for 8?
So 10 years, going on 11 years in April, photography, and 8 years doing boudoir photography.
All right.
Yeah.
What made you get into photography?
So I'm a typical art student. So it's, in high school I did theater. And then when I graduated, I just knew I was going to be an actress. So I was going to do the stage.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to write movies and did actually premiered my first short film. God, I was maybe 19, 20 years old.
Oh my God.
And then from there, I knew I wanted to study film. So I was going to go to NC State.
Yeah.
Moved to Raleigh from the small town of Burlington. I don't tell everybody that's where I'm from, but they know now. So
shout out Burlington.
Big bad. 336. Good old Lester Alamance house.
Love it.
So I moved to Raleigh. I actually studied acting. And then I lost all my connections that were further west in the state. And I was kind of miserable and bought a camera. And I realized it was the same vision. So it's the same eye that you use for any other, artistic styling.
Yeah.
Started taking pictures of people. And then the next thing you know, my friend was like, girl, I want some sexy pictures. And I was like, all right, girl, we can do it. 4 hours. I had no idea what I was doing. If I dug those pictures up today. But there were some great ones in there.
Yeah.
And we had such a good time. And then I hired I didn't hire, but she hired me, my very first paid boudoir client. And I delivered the portraits to her and her husband at the same time. And to see the way he was responding to her and she was responding. And I was like, partially like in tears because of how good it made her feel. But then also like, I should probably leave. I'm in the way.
My time has come.
You guys
So
are
I
welcome.
can facilitate.
That's gotta be like
No, yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it was all downhill or uphill from there, downhill, uphill, whichever hill. And I remember going home and telling my ex, like, you know, this is what I want to do full time. I don't want to do weddings. I don't want to do pictures of babies and kids. Like, love that, but that's just not where my heart is. And he looked me dead in my face and was like, no one's going to hire you for anything else if you start taking pictures of naked women. And I said, bet. If that's how they feel, I don't want them to hire
that's
me
your
anyway.
niche, though. It's good to have a niche.
Yes.
For sure.
I mean, that really set my soul on fire.
Yeah.
And like, so if that's going to bother you,
don't tell a Virgo no.
Listen, and not all clients are good clients.
No.
So that's okay.
No. And so I doubled down on it. At the time, there were maybe like 4 or 5 boudoir photographers in Raleigh, which is not the case anymore. And I love that for the industry.
Yeah.
But I just doubled down in a time when I should have, and the rest is history. Yeah.
I love that. I feel like boudoir gives women just like that empowerment that they need, because we're so hard on ourselves.
Yeah.
We're so hard. Like things that we nitpick about our bodies, like especially men don't see it.
Yeah.
But I just feel like that boudoir, when you show them like, you are beautiful, you know, no matter what size, your age, no matter what age you are, you can embrace your body and
it allows us to see ourselves through like a different lens for sure. Yeah, no, I love that. You booked a photo shoot, didn't you?
Poses are painful.
I was gonna say, you know what it's like.
I've yoga before this session, warmed up.
I literally tell all my clients, like, before you come in, you want to stretch.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't stretch.
they don't be listening. It's not my fault.
It doesn't look like it in those pictures, okay?
Well, I was like,
it was giving art.
That's the magic. So there, you can shoot within the world of boudoir. You can shoot stylistically however you want to. There's some that shoot as bright and airy and virginal. I shoot dark and cinematic, and it's sexy because we're grown ass women. Like, you might be a virgin, but you're not gonna look like it when I take a picture. And I shoot from a very voyeuristic standpoint. I think about like if I were to walk in the room and you know, intrude on an intimate moment. Yes, it's very story based.
But that's like your film talent that goes into the photos.
Yes, girl gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you look at those portraits, they look effortless and elegant and soft. But you know, Marty will tell you like it's a struggle.
They're hard.
It's
how you know you're posing
But
right.
you can't tell
Right.
No.
It's really a cool experience. But we talked a lot before we started, so that kind of, you know.
So you get the vibe.
Yeah.
You
You
come
get
in
like
more
a
comfortable.
consultation
Yeah.
beforehand.
Oh,
Get like their
absolutely.
ideas.
Absolutely. So I do a full like 30-minute consultation over the phone. We do a FaceTime call. Back in the day, I used to just text message and let strangers show up to my house, which is crazy to think about. But you know,
It wasn't crazy back then, though.
No, and like I was fine. No one hurt me, so
Thank God.
But now I do a full like FaceTime consultation, and you'd be surprised how many women are like, "Why do you want to FaceTime me?" And I'm like, "You're literally about to show me your titties, so like maybe hop on the phone with me."
Yeah. I'll take you out on a date first. Like,
I mean, you know, live your life. But so we do a full consultation, and a lot of times those start with like, "Oh, I'm celebrating my birthday," or like, "I'm getting divorced," or "I'm getting married."
Yes.
But when you really give someone the opportunity to like talk about the real reasons why they want to have this session, it's always deeper. And we all have, pain and hurt that we experience, whether it's from birth with our parents or whether it's with an ex-partner or just, the homegirl said one thing to you, you could not let it go. And it manifests. It manifests in other,
or
ways.
after having children. Or like for me, it was that.
Your body changes.
Or losing weight. Like a big weight transformation.
And as women, we just change. Like there's no... I don't have children, and my body's been 3 or 4 different bodies. You know what I mean? So being able to I just got my boobs. Nobody
wants to talk about that. I'm like, then why are they doing this?
I just fully matured into my adult body. You know what I mean? So I get to have these conversations, relate with my clients before they come in, because for me, the portraits are really an afterthought. It's really the experience of having the session. I always say I'm just an usher in holding space for you so that way you can find a way to trust yourself. I think it's the luckiest career any woman could find or any person really could find themselves in doing.
And these women trust you too.
Oh, you got to.
So it's great just having that trust.
You have to.
You're building that trust.
Absolutely. I tell my clients all the time, it's a 50-50 split. So if you want to see the portraits, you can see them. I don't remember. Did you
do a sneak peek?
Yeah,
no,
as we're shooting.
But I gave her complete creative freedom.
Yeah.
And I didn't.
Oh, I always like to see because I need to know. Do I need to move my
50-50 split.
That's me.
Yeah, I thought about it. Yeah.
So
think about it. And
yeah, I think we probably just rolled
you
through.
Picked it, you edited it, and you sent it to me.
And I always do that.
Though. And for you to be an artist and be I don't
like
care.
To dictate it.
Yeah.
That's why I hired her.
Yeah.
First, based on her work, I know that I can trust her, and I liked her vision. So I trust her vision.
Yeah.
Do your thing, and gift it to
Give
me.
it to me. Oh, I love that. And they did come out.
Because if not, first of all, it's Boudoir, so I'll be nitpicking.
Me too.
Every little thing, and I'm like, so.
When I saw her pictures, I was like,
I know, me too.
Even though I still like nitpicking.
Listen,
there's
some in the archives that I'm
zoom out.
No, but she did. She did good, yeah.
Some in the archives that she finally showed us, and I was like, why haven't I seen that one?
Well, because they're not going to go public. That's
She said those ones were her. But
maybe get paid for them.
with seeing the portraits, I always say, do you want to see me? Do you don't want to see them? You guys sat here at the table. We have a third of the table doesn't want to see. 2/3 wants to see. But whether you see the portraits or you don't see them as we're shooting, you leave having the same exact experience. And that really does tell me, the portraits are really just the cherry on top.
Yeah.
It's really you having that couple of hours.
It's a confidence booster.
Yeah. You're not mom. You're not the business owner. You're not someone's girlfriend, wife, whatever.
Yeah.
You get to just be Rose for a minute. You get to be Shay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just a moment to just be you and forget all the chaos. And then also be I really am that bitch. You leave, you're like, oh, I always joke. I say, no autographs, no autographs.
Don't forget to put gas in your car. You leave all hyped up, ready to go home.
And I'm on the side of the road.
And it's also
True
a
story.
chance to show their alter ego. So you can come in and be your feminine self, or you can come in and just be a completely different person.
Absolutely.
That's the fun in it too.
When I talk about picking outfits, right? We'll do a few looks usually, and I'm always okay, whatever that one thing is that you're well, maybe I'll go into latex or leather or bondage or whatever that inner vixen is, go after it, because I think people think boudoir and they're oh my god, this is so scandalous and it's so hard, but then you get into it and you're oh, this is easy.
Well, you probably make it easier too.
Well, I mean, we're already friends, right?
Yeah.
We're besties.
We're besties.
So imagine. See? She's not going to, what she doesn't know is we really not going to
I know.
Hi, friends.
You're stuck now. I see you at the next getaway.
It's a whole love, seriously.
Yeah, you're not far. You're on Raleigh. You're right down the street.
No, yeah.
Can't be stuck when you want to be there.
Good fun. Good fun.
I love that.
Yeah.
So tell us a little about your book.
I
What
know I'm
inspired you to
excited.
start? Where do I start?
Great question. Okay, so listen. At 34 years old, I decided to put a hard boundary on my own mother. It was Thanksgiving, and we had gone through some familial traumatic experiences. And for a decade, I was telling her, hey, I need you to go go see a therapist, go talk to somebody. Like, we're not going to be able to continue our relationship without you seeking the help that you need to seek. And I said, I'm not going to communicate with you until I know. All you have to do is just schedule an appointment, and then we can continue to build a new relationship, because of the relationship that we had been growing for 30 years was so toxic. And she, I expected, booked a little, and then there was excuses, and then, there was nothing. So, I needed an outlet. I needed a way to process some of the pain and hurt and everything that I had been experiencing. And here I am telling, women, you have to love yourself. You need to be open. You need to have strong boundaries. And here's the last person in my life who I was just letting run all over me, right?
Yeah.
And it's hard because it's your mother.
It's your mom,
right?
Yeah.
And so I kind of had to stop and think, like, what was my experience with my mom, and how did it affect and impact my life? I have an ex-husband who was my mom through and through, personality-wise. And it makes sense, because your parents are the first people that teach you how to love. And she raised me by herself for the most part. And so what I knew of love came from her. And I saw that in him and thought it was a safe space.
Yeah.
And it was horrendous. And that relationship was one step from becoming a violent situation before I left. And so for me, I talk with women. I told you we do these consultations. They're opening up and they're telling me all these things. And I'm telling them from my experience what I think, not that my opinion matters that much, but, it's good to know how someone else can view a situation. But I'm not telling them why I have this opinion. And I said, enough's enough. So I wrote my little journal. And when I first wrote it, it was very like one note. I was just trying to get to the point. And I gave it to my mentor, and she was like, Kim, you have to open up. You have to tell people what you've been through. You have to be honest about it, because you never know who needs to hear that experience. They need to know that they're not alone. So I wrote it like 4 more times. And I really put my heart into it. And honestly, I could probably write it a 6th time. Because I think it's important for women to have an accessible way to explore some of the pain and hurt that they've been through, but also know, hey, you can go through pure chaos and come out on the other end, and you're going to, right? There's only one option. We're going to survive, right? But we can come out on the other end, and you might have taken some blows, but you know that you can take those blows. When people say, like, oh, you're stronger now, that's what we mean. Is like, you now know what you can get through, and you're not going to collapse in on yourself.
What you're capable
of.
And the strength. You don't realize the strength that you have until you're going
until you have a choice.
You're in a situation where they literally come and bring it out of you. It's so true.
Exactly. I think back, in my I'm 30 years old, never lived by myself before, and didn't know what I liked. And I'm moving into my first apartment by myself. And I remember I dragged the apartment that I was in, had a big kitchen, but didn't have like an island. And so I dragged this island up 3 flights of stairs. Yes, no, but I was and at the time I was lifted. I still lift. I was heavy, like, don't get twisted. And I dragged it, and I built the table in the middle of the kitchen, and I sat up on my countertop, and I poured myself a glass of red wine, and I boohoo cried. So I was like, I'm doing it by myself. And that was a moment for me. And I want every woman who's ever doubted herself to have that moment where it's like, bruh, like, I'm really out here doing this, And so I just figure, let's distill it. Let's make it digestible. I'll put myself in there, and hopefully, like, at some point, the reader will attach themselves to a moment where, like, oh, yeah, like, that really happened to me, too. Okay, cool. Like, I can do this. And then like, we're going to add some actual tools in here. This isn't just like, what was me? This happens. Good luck. Good luck, bitch.
You good girl.
Yeah. Yeah. There's practice,
bitch.
But there's practical tools and like actual, work pages, and then there's room to scribble
like every
and doodle.
chapter. I think every chapter you have like a journal section, and then there's a Q&A sections in between, so you're really interacting with the book.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
I love that too.
And then,
let's talk about the cover.
Yes.
The cover's so pretty.
That's beautiful.
thank you. My partner's an artist, so
Oh, beautiful.
I got the hookup.
Yeah.
And I
He's
love
very
how it
talented.
starts. Hello, knockout.
I know that's right.
That's so cute.
That is cute.
So the brand's 919 Photography and 919 Photography Studio. So the knockouts, that's
Go
my
follow
girls.
it.
Yes.
919 Studio.
Make sure you follow.
Yes, absolutely. And so then I took it another step further.
Mhm.
And so now there's an online course. I do literally every Monday. I do Monday meditations
Oh,
on
nice.
YouTube. That's free. They're 10-minute meditations.
Yeah.
And they're surrounding and based off the journal. So we're starting next week with section 3.
I love that.
Yeah, so you can
Like
like
whole experience.
exactly.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love this dance break.
I can't wait.
I love
I do that all the time. I'm feeling like
I
crap. We did it before. We were like going out, and we were like super happy about going out the entire time.
But the
And
energy
then
was low.
the energy
We're
was-
like, what's wrong with us?
What's happening? Then we put on music, and we were like, "Hey."
These photos are her.
Yes, my girl Morgan Crutchfield took
Beautiful.
those. Yes.
You are so cute.
Thanks.
Yeah, you are.
I love it. Did you want to look at it?
Yes.
I love that.
I'm definitely getting my copy after this.
Yes. I've already got mine.
I'm the one behind it. It's okay. I'm gonna catch up.
No, you
I'm
take
so
your time. You're supposed to
I
take your
love
time
it,
with
yeah.
it. There's 5 sections.
Yes.
I always say like, a section a week.
Mhm.
Now you might get into it and get excited. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
yeah, you're supposed to take your time with it. There's no rush with her.
I felt like I had to move one chapter at a time because you get really in your, like, it's like a therapy session.
Oh, it's-
and you're like, okay, I can only do
Gotta
that
get
today.
work.
Tomorrow I'll work on the other.
I love
Yeah.
this. Yeah, you have a check-in at the back of the book. I see
Yes.
that.
Oh yeah, there's a mid. So there's a mid section, or actually there's one for when you start to get
Yeah,
an
I
idea.
saw that. The assessment.
Yes. Then there's a mid time, and then there's one at the end to really see your full growth.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I mean, when I tell you, so I again, I think I mentioned earlier, I'm big Virgo energy. The person that I had work with me on, just editing the book, also Virgo. And so when I tell you, like, a lot of thought went into this book.
Mhm.
I can tell.
Yes.
I can tell.
Even the person who took the portraits, Virgo.
Yeah. So big Virgo energy.
Big
there.
Virgo energy.
So it's gonna be honest. It's gonna be raw.
Oh, yes.
Hence bare and bold.
Yes.
Very
Perfect
exciting.
name for you.
Absolutely.
So you talk about everybody else, all these things that you do for all these beautiful women.
Mhm.
What do you do for you?
Oh, great
in the
question.
midst of all of the craziness?
Oh Lord, listen, I'm not perfect. And even in the last, couple of weeks, it's been a lot of going and going and going and going. We actually moved our studio from St. Mary's Street in the Glenwood South neighborhood to true downtown, so we're on Hargett Street now.
Okay.
Okay.
And we stepped into a new space. We painted it magenta. We went with a maximalist vibe. I would love for you guys to come and see it.
Yeah.
You know, a whole new shoot.
Yeah, well,
No,
No,
literally.
right? Seriously.
Literally.
Have you ever
we'll have to
done
do a part
like
2.
multi people?
Oh,
like
girl,
at once?
yes. So
They can't handle that.
Yeah.
Too much heat.
Yes.
I'm about to give shrill.
I'm trying to burn it down.
Not play with it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Back to you, Sugar.
And then we also moved. We moved our house. So we moved in our personal space and our business space. And so this month has been pure nonstop.
Yeah.
I'm feeling all 37 years.
Yeah.
So for me, it's been just being quiet and sitting. I am still, I told you I went to school for film studies. I'm still a movie buff. So like I will sit and I will just lose myself in a movie or a TV show. I love just like like just sitting. I get my nails done tomorrow and I'm such a process person. So like sitting and watching someone do my nails, I'm like,
You have no
just
choice
zoned out
but
for
to stop.
3 hours. Just like, please stare at my fingers.
It's funny because I love getting my nails done, but I hate sitting there.
Sitting.
Oh, I love it.
And I love getting my lashes done, but I hate just laying there.
Yeah, but you know what? If we don't do that, we don't do that at all. So
No. I love the fact that you guys do that because it does make you like be quiet.
Still.
stop.
Sit
You can't
still.
touch your phone.
Yeah, you can't touch your phone. You have
No.
your eyes closed. All of that. So yeah.
You make
I
me
be on
feel
top of
like
y'all.
that.
Be like, oh.
Can your phone die one day? Like,
I'm gonna accidentally steal your phone.
So you like being still and just
Oh, I I don't necessarily like it, but it's where I find peace and calm. Yeah. I'm an indulgent type of person. So like mama likes to eat. She loves like, very rich foods. Give me steak. Give me cheesecake.
and you're in a good city for that.
Oh,
there's
girl.
tons of places to eat in Raleigh. We're always going to Raleigh just to eat.
Just to eat.
And we have friends who are chefs. So like they'll be like, "Oh, we're trying this thing. Come eat." And I'm like, "Yes." Thanks.
So your friends can be my friends.
Yes.
All your friends.
Do it every weekend. Yes, girl. But yeah, I just, within reason, I have to definitely monitor myself because I will just be like, oh, I'm just gonna like not do anything forever, and that's when you guys are like, Kim, I was wondering when I was gonna get my pictures. But no, I think like pleasure is very important. I actually talk about that. I think it's like section 3 and 4. And finding out what you need to like feel sensual and feel pleased because how are you going to tell somebody else?
Some people never lost it. They just never found it either too. You know how like you first start off and some people are like, I was like that when I was younger, like I'm very much so like people pleaser. And so all of my like, I thought made me happy and made me feel sensual was really what made them feel sensual.
Yes.
So it's nice that you're like playing around with like different sections of like, you as a person, because a lot of females never figure that out, what they really, really like. Yeah.
We're doing a shibari class.
I know that.
So tell people what
It's on February.
What is that?
It's okay. So shibari is the sensual rope tying. So they use satin rope. And so what this class is, we're doing it with triangle shibari. And it's like an intro. And so my goal is to get more women of color into the space because we don't always get to like experiment with those things in a safe space, right?
Yeah.
And things like that can go left real quick if you're not like, I did not consent to this. Okay. My ancestors are not cool with what's happening.
No, seriously.
But that's why you have to be able to consent for yourself. You have to consent.
Miss Hattie said,
Boundaries are important. So what this class is a way for you can come in as an individual or you can come with friends or partners, whatever combination that you want. And just learn like the intro to it. In a very safe environment. It's actually a daytime event too. It's a Sunday after Valentine's Day. So
over there.
Yeah, just come in and you can wear lingerie, you can wear, sporty clothes. Yeah. So the reason for that for me though is I think a lot of women are told no, you are not
how far you're gonna push the limit.
You're not a sensual being. You don't get like sex isn't for you. You are just the object at which sex happens.
Just have the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The location.
Yeah. Wait till marriage. I'm like 16 already. Like maybe. My first boyfriend's parents told my mom I should be on birth control, and she lost it on them. And she's like, "How dare you? Don't you tell me how to raise my daughter?" And I'm like, "No, you should put me on birth control." These are God though. Like, no kids here. But I think about that, and we're all very like, Because you are, especially at our age, growing up in like, the early 2000s, if you were a little
Stricter homes, you didn't talk about it at home.
And we all know the one girl that got like a bad reputation, and really she was just doing what teenagers do, right?
Yeah.
So you think you've moved on from that. You might have had kids, you've been married, yada, yada, yada. But then there's still some of that in the back of your mind. And so I just want to be able to give women a space to like
try
open
something
up,
new.
explore.
Yeah.
Even in Boudoir, it's like, hey, spread your legs.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can just spread your legs.
It's okay.
It's cool. Yeah.
And just sit like that for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You can trust your body. It's not going to like betray you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so this is kind of that. It's like, hey, come in. And even if you don't want to participate, you just want to watch and just be in that space.
Mm-hmm.
This is an opportunity to do that. But like, you should participate, obviously.
So you give women all of the tools. You have the photography, you have your book,
Events.
and your events, and you also have a lingerie line.
I do. I should have brought some of that.
I know, right?
Oh yeah, where's the lingerie?
No, yeah, La Luxure. What do you think La Luxure means? Like, if you had to guess,
It
it's
sounds
French.
It sounds like luxury,
Yeah.
like high-end, like,
It means less.
Ooh.
Oh.
Don't ask me how we came to that, but like that's I came across it and I was like, perfect. How does no one else have the same?
And
But-
anything when you say it in French just sounds sexy.
Yes,
Right?
That's so true.
What is it, partition? Like Beyonce's partition at the beginning. I'm like, are you partition, Daddy? Yeah, I am. But yeah, so that line, it's actually collection. And so the goal really was, like, I love lingerie. I think it's important to put it on and just walk around your house in it for no reason whatsoever. A kitten. I'm in my mind, I'm an old Hollywood, like, I'm Eartha Kitt. I'm
Eartha
Dorothy
Kitt.
Dandridge, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, give me a long, like,
Robe.
with like the ostrich feathers and the kitten hill and like, and no one else is around. And like, either I'm drinking coffee or I'm drinking wine. And I'm just like,
It does help.
it's me and my dog, and we're just like, well, now both my dogs now. But yeah, so I think it's important if you can't. Okay, listen, boudoir is not cheap. It's a luxury experience, and not everybody can afford it. You might have to save up for it. That's okay.
Yeah.
I know what world I live in. But you know what you can't afford? You can afford a piece of lingerie.
Yes.
And you can afford to stand in the mirror and go like,
I look good.
I look good.
and you can look at the parts that you love and love on them, and the parts that you might not love, learn to love them, learn to have a respect for them. You know what I mean? So, and to me, like, lingerie is like the height of femininity. There's other things, but like, I mean,
no other feeling.
you're wearing a corset right now. The
Just
girls are
like
like, So I don't know. I just think like doubling down on your femininity allows for, you to open up to meet, like, you might be single and you're like, well, why can't I find someone that matches my energy? Well, girl, do you know your energy yet?
No,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So this is like exploring that, and that can grow. It can turn into sensual touch. It can, just putting on lotion, right? You shave your legs. My legs be smooth as hell. I'm gonna the lotion on, body butter, like all of it, lotion on top of it.
Your man is getting it.
I see.
I know, right?
Sticks around for something. I don't know. But yeah, you gotta figure out that for yourself before you can tell someone else what it is that you want. And so I'm a big advocate for that.
Yeah.
I love
And
that.
we can find your lingerie online.
Yeah, so it's laluxurelingerie.com.
Yeah, we're gonna have to spell that.
We'll spell that out. We'll spell out all of it.
All of the things.
But
And
yeah. Yeah. That's all.
And how long have
I'm
you
so
been doing the
excited.
lingerie line?
Oh, great question. 3 years, I think. Maybe
Wow,
3 years.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have lingerie parties, so you could like book a party at the studio and bring your friends, and everyone tries on
Shop.
lingerie and
Yeah.
shop. Yeah. Marty has like how many
We thought about
pieces?
that.
I saw
I have the
piece
whole.
from her.
I have the whole thing.
I was getting my hair done.
She
and mine
has a sale. Boom, 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 boom.
had her shirt open to show the bra, and it was so cute.
Oh yeah, it was the nude
It
one
was
with
like
the
the
black.
with the
Oh
black.
yeah.
It was really cute. She's like, "This is
Oh,
so cute." I'm
okay,
like,
okay.
"Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some pieces."
Yeah, and I'm really big on like a lingerie top with a jean. And a heel.
She has so many, and then one piece
Yeah.
you can put jeans on.
You can
Yes.
casual it,
You
or you can
love
really
that.
sex it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get tired of me. Like, shit again.
No such thing.
Knocking on her door, like,
No such thing. Just come on, again.
and then we'll be in the back, like,
I love this for me. That tends to happen. I hope this doesn't sound like I'm bragging, but like I have a lot of repeat clients. I think a lot of people think boudoir is like a one time.
Yeah.
No, I have women who come to me. I have one client who comes like every 6 months. I have clients that come annually. They might pop in for a full session and then do mini sessions.
Yeah. That's not a brag. That's a testament.
that says a lot about you as a photographer, as a person.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
Well, cheers to me then.
yes, girl, you babysitting this mocktail. What's up?
Well, I'm talking so much.
She said,
Right,
"It
how
have
about
another vodka in it."
I was waiting for the vodka to come out. No, I'm just
I'm gonna start bringing the bottle.
I know, right?
Speaking it.
Shit, I brought the tequila. I'm just joking.
Bring
Oh
the
my
tequila.
goodness. But time always gets away from us.
Mhm.
It really does.
It's never.
It's never enough time, especially when we have wonderful guests. like
No,
you.
thanks.
Yes.
No, we could talk about this for days, I'm sure.
know.
We can.
We will. Sorry, guys.
We're gonna have to take this to the studio or
Yeah.
something, especially your new space.
No, I would
Oh,
love to
yeah.
have you all there.
Yes.
She is
Yeah.
beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very proud of her.
Yeah. I'm really excited to see this wall.
I know.
Yes.
Yes.
So we went, the old studio was very like, not neutral, because
Mhm.
like I had a dark green emerald.
moody.
It was moody. And so with this one, we really wanted it to stand out from other photography studios. Not that our last one didn't, but like we really wanted it to be
For
something
sure.
special. And so it's like, you know, this Art Deco, maximalist, super thin, like just
I love that.
Mhm.
That's so my vibe.
she is popping. We have a new mural. The mural is like, you know, magenta and teal and navy and like, yes.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So,
My
yeah, I
birthday's
love
coming up
it.
too.
Okay.
Hello, birthday shoot.
There you
go.
And I'm so shy.
Everyone's
She says that, but she's natural.
I'm so shy.
She's like, you got this.
It's shy. It's always like I'm so awkward in front of the camera. But like I don't work with models, so like when you see my portraits,
Yeah.
those are everyday regular women, and I'm like, look, if they can do it,
Yeah.
Anybody can
Yeah.
do it. Anybody.
at least with me, anyways.
So to wrap up the show, we always end with our glow, grow, and affirmation. Who's gonna take the glow today?
Is that me?
Yeah, it's always
It's me.
Always. Because you
We're gonna talk
glow.
afterwards.
Glow
I
you.
know my because I love a good glow. I love a good glow because we always think about like the growing, but then we forget about like the outskirts, like the
Yes.
work that happens on the outside, and I think that's what you're trying to push forward. I think the thing that I want you guys to take away from this episode more than anything is I'm really big on tapping into that person that like you always wanted to do, but you're like, I don't know. Like whatever is telling you, I don't know, literally just do it away for one day, literally one session. And just take a photo shoot of yourself. I've done it. And it doesn't matter if you don't have a man. I sent them to my friends. Ask them.
She did.
I really did.
She did.
So I am going to encourage you to tap into that person that you always wanted to be or something that makes you scared. Like I said, I'm scared to be in front of the camera. So I took my own photo shoot and sent them to my friends and was like, hey, y'all, look what I did. So that's my glow, is to tap into yourself and actually do it. Live on the edge.
Mhm.
Go be that vixen.
Love that.
So I get grow, and my grow is when you learn to love yourself out loud, you give everyone else around you permission to do the same.
Mm.
Love that.
That's beautiful.
And I was inspired by your book tremendously. So
Yeah.
go get a copy.
Yes, get a copy, and we're gonna have this in
Listed and linked.
in the
Yeah.
description on how to get the book and how to get her lingerie.
Mm-hmm.
For my affirmation, I radiate confidence and sensuality in every aspect and angle of my being because you are
Yeah.
who you are.
Come on, Angle. Come on, Angle.
Yeah, so embrace yourself, embrace your femininity, embrace your womanhood. Like Learn to love yourself. Learn that no matter how old you are, no matter what shape you are beautiful. No matter what color, no matter what, you are beautiful. And if you need help reminding yourself that, go see her. She's located in Raleigh. Do you want to tell them your address real quick? And
Yes.
we'll put it in the description as well.
So 919 Studio is located on 19 West Hargett Street. It's Suite 902. You have to text me, page me, beat me if you want to reach me though. You gotta let me know.
She said beat me. I was like, beat me.
That's why she killed that
and the website's www.nine19photography. That's NINE, the number 1 and the number 9 photography.com. La Luxure is LALUXURE. I had to make sure I know how to spell. Figure it out. And the Love You Louder, the Self-Love Reset is available on the 919 website. It has its own little nook and cranny. And she is very affordable, actually. She's only $28.
Yeah, only $28, guys. And she takes all forms of payment, I believe.
Yes, including... I'm just joking. But yeah, all forms of payment. We can burn it, huh?
Text me, beat me on the side.
Oh my gosh. And if you haven't already, also make sure you grab one of our Glow and Grow podcast t-shirts. It's available on our link in bio on our Instagram page.
Yeah.
So thank you for joining us. Thank you again, Kimberly.
Thank you. Yes.
And we will see y'all next time.
It was so great.